Today we are making chicken scarpariella. This is an Italian dish that I found on the internet that I wanted to make because the flavor combinations sound fantastic. Basically, what we're going to do is cut down some eggplant, some other vegetables, including bell peppers and the hot pickled peppers. I'm just going to cut these eggplants into a large dice. And then I'm going to set that aside and salt it lightly to kind of pull out some of that bitterness in the water. The same thing with our bell pepper. If you want to see a full video on how to break down a bell pepper or different ways to do it, you can check out the other videos in our technique section of our channel. And then to this as well, I'm just going to add some chopped broccoli rabe, just to add some more of a bitter flavor to that. We're going to throw in some other herbs, including some sage and thyme, and just give it a nice rough chop. And I'm going to set that aside and I'm going to add that to finish. When I'm cooking with fresh herbs, I like to finish with them, versus if I'm cooking with dry herbs, I'll add them in the beginning so they can kind of like permeate some of the flavors out. So I'm going to debone some of these chicken legs. I got the chicken thighs and the legs attached, so it's like the dark meat, which is going to be nice and rich and fatty, and a little more forgiving when we braise it in. So here we have our hot pickled peppers, which I'm going to kind of leave whole so you get a nice spicy acidic bite. And then we're also going to throw in some of this Italian sausage. This is another brand that I was trying from Whole Foods. It's Belinsky's. It's a pretty good sausage. It's very tasty and not too fatty, which is kind of nice, I guess. So into our all-clad pan, we're going to add a little bit of oil, and then we're going to add our chicken skin down. And we're just going to sear it until it's nice and golden brown. Season it up with salt and pepper, and it's important to season on both sides. Once we get a nice sear on the chicken, I'm going to remove the chicken. Note, the chicken is not fully cooked. At this point, I'm going to add my sausage into the same pan and just give it a nice little brown. You could probably cut it up into pieces at this point or before you throw it in there if you wanted to, but I did not. And then we're going to remove the sausage, and then we're going to add our vegetables. So we added the onions, the eggplant, the peppers, and then we're going to deglaze it with some white wine, and then add our peppers and our chicken stock. And then basically add all the chicken back inside and our herbs, and just allow it to simmer until we create this nice, delicious gravy. And there you go. You have a kind of a one-pot meal, chicken scarpariella. So definitely try this dish out. Peace.